Hello YouTube, this is Thomas Judge back once again with another video series, and this is a new video series specifically answering the most common question I ever get asked on this YouTube channel, and that is how to do custom comic binds and custom comic prints. Now this video is the first of a short series of videos on that theme. They're all going to be tutorial videos, they're all going to be relatively short, and they're all going to cover one specific thing at the time. But at the end of the series you should have the full set of skills you need to get your own comics custom bound or custom printed. Now this is called video 0 because this is about all the stuff that you're going to need to get ready to dive into the rest of the videos as I go through the process bit by bit. So this is more a getting ready checklist. Now one thing I'm going to stress is that these videos are to cover how to get your computer files ready to have them custom printed or to have your physical comics ready to have them custom bound. Now it won't cover the physical binding process, the sewing, the gluing, all that sort of stuff, how to make the boards and flatten them, all that sort of stuff. I don't know how to do that. There are lots of videos on YouTube about that. Feel free to look for those and follow those and follow those processes. I outsource my binding to a professional binder, and I will have in a later video an example of how you can find someone to do that, but I don't actually know how to do it myself. I don't do it myself, and these videos won't cover that. Instead, these videos are going to cover what you do with your actual comics to get them ready for binding and the best way to do that, and also how to design things like your own custom comics to get them printed, how to actually design your own custom dust jackets from start to finish. So it's going to be quite a long series of videos, but hopefully they'll be short, punchy and to the point. As an example for this video, I'm just going to list all the things that you're going to specifically need to dive into the rest of the series. So, with no further ado, first thing first, what you need is the comic you want to custom bind. Even if you're doing a custom print, you need the physical comic first. That might be as a floppy, as a trade paperback, even as a hardcover, or an omni, or even an absolute edition. It absolutely doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing with the comic, you need the physical comic first. Second thing you need is this. This is a staple extractor. Only costs about 80 pence. You can pick it up pretty much at any stationer's, but you will need one. Next, you need a scalpel set. This is a picture of my personal scalpel set. I bought it from Maplins, which is now out of business, but you can get it from any art and crafts or hobby store. But what you need is a good scalpel set with a range of blades. Thirdly, what you need is a scanner. I personally don't own a scanner. I use the one in my office, which looks something like this. Now, I'm quite lucky. I work as an admin for a legal firm, so we do a lot of scanning of legal documents, so we have high resolution, high quality scanners. However, if you have got a normal domestic scanner for your house, that's absolutely fine. You can use that, or you can go to a print shop or a publishing outlet that can do scanning for you. The same sort of places that might print leaflets or business cards can often do that sort of thing for you. Or, like in my case, you can just use the one in your office. The next thing you'll need, now we're talking about the actual computer software you'll need, and I am assuming that you have got a computer, is you'll need something like Adobe software. Now I'm showing here Adobe Acrobat 11, which is what I've got on my computer, and the reason that you need this is for two reasons. One, to have this option, which is converting a PDF file or a PDF scan to a JPEG, and secondly, and more importantly, to combine multiple PDF files in one. Now, depending on how you get stuff scanned, you might get them scanned as JPEGs to start with, but you will ultimately have to convert those into PDFs and have them combined anyway. So a really good PDF software like Adobe is essential. You can find other versions elsewhere, I guess. I don't know. I use Adobe Acrobat 11. The next thing you need is a photo editing software, and you're going to need a good one. Now, you can use Adobe Photoshop or equivalents like that. I don't have any of those. I use something called GIMP, which is a free open source software, which is a graphic image manipulation program. You can download it online for free. It's open source. You can do what you want with it, and it lets you do a whole variety of really quite high level photo imaging and photo editing things. It's important you get one of those. And finally, you're going to need something like Microsoft Word or its equivalent. And by that I use Microsoft Word because I just have Microsoft Word, but if you don't have Microsoft Word, what you need is something where you can write text and then subsequently save those files as PDFs or as JPEGs. In my case, I use Word to save as PDFs, and then I go through the various other programs to manipulate it the way that I'll be showing you in the subsequent videos. So those are all the things that you need to get something custom bound or custom printed. Now, over the next few videos, we're going to go through exactly step by step in short bite-sized videos what you need to do and how you need to do it. The one thing that I will stress is that if you don't know where to find these programs, or you don't know how to install a bit of free open source software that's available online, frankly, custom binding and custom printing may not be for you. Over the course of the next few videos, we're going to be developing some, what I guess are reasonably mid-level photo editing and photo designing skills. But if you're finding it difficult to, for example, download GIMP as free open source software and you don't know how to do that, you might not have the IT skills necessary to actually get involved in this. And it might be something where you might want to consider actually passing it over to a specialist or someone who can bind that and do all that for you. I don't want to sound harsh. I've got nothing but love for everyone out there, but ultimately it does take a little bit of time to get through the learning curve to actually get good at all these things. So if you're not very good at even finding stuff on the internet, this isn't going to really help. Anyway, thank you for that. Hopefully this video series is going to be useful. One thing I will stress is that you've probably noticed that the videos on the channel are varying a bit in content now, and these tutorial videos are going to be released in a non-linear fashion. It's not going to be a case of the next 10 videos are all going to be tutorial videos. They're going to be kind of scattered throughout a variety of other videos that I'll be putting out, including some of my popular comics It's Okay Not to Like series, unpopular comics it is okay to like, various custom binds, and possibly a few things about comic maps and comic reading guides and things like that. But this will be scattered throughout that, so just keep an eye on the channel and you'll see these videos. And obviously any questions, drop them in the comments down below. If there are questions to things that I answered in the videos, I'm basically probably not going to answer them at all. Thanks very much for watching, guys. As always, please like, subscribe, comment, and as always, these videos on this channel is only possible by supporting the episodic novel that I've got on Amazon.com, No Gods or Kings. If you do want to support the channel, I don't accept anything like PayPal or donations or Patreon or anything like that. All I ask you to do is to go into Amazon.com and pick up the first episode of that series, which costs less than $1, and then see where you go from there. Thanks very much all. Until next time, stay classy.